Documents to notarize. Please do not just place your stamp on any document. It is very important that you as a notary are familiar with the notary verbiage and recognize notary language. Notary language is special to notaries because it's like the code language, if you will, that screams, "Place your notary stamp here." If you do not recognize this language, it becomes quite evident that you've never notarized before. I can't tell you how many new notaries have fooled people into believing that they're experienced notary so that they can receive a signing appointment, because I guess most companies, especially ours, requires the notaries have 2 years of experience. So I've seen new notaries tell a small lie so they can receive orders and gain experience. They figure they will feel their way through the signing, then the client receives docs back, and the notary has stamps on every single page. This will make you look like a complete rookie. In the next section, we will discuss the 2 forms of code verbiage that signals a document as a document that requires notarization. Every state has verbiage that varies slightly, but the code remains the same. Notaries are to stamp documents that have jurat or acknowledgement language. So now that we've discussed distinguishing between jurats and acknowledgements, let's cover how to fill this section out flawlessly. The first thing you'll need to do is enter the state. If the property is in another state and it's pre-printed with the wrong state, you may line out the state, initial it, and correct the state. Next, you will enter the county. The same rule applies. If you need to correct this section to the county in which you are notarizing, you can certainly do so. Jurat verbiage is easily identified by the subscribed and sworn verbiage, and the section reads, "Subscribed and sworn or affirmed before me this 17th day of June 2013 by," this is where you clearly print the borrower's name. Remember, the spelling must be correct. "Jane Doe, who proved to me on the basis of satisfactory evidence to be the person who appeared before me." You will then sign your name and clearly affix your notary seal in the space allotted. Remember, your stamp should be neatly placed and should not cover any wording on the form. You will easily identify acknowledgement wording by the word acknowledged that appears in the notary language. So to execute an acknowledgement section properly, you first enter the state and county in which you are notarizing. Remember, you may correct this section if needed. And the document reads, "On June 17th, 2013, before me, John Q. Public, Notary Public." Remember, you will need to enter your title here. "Personally appeared the borrower, Jane Doe." Remember to make sure the names are spelled correctly. "Who proved to me on the basis of satisfactory evidence to be the person whose name is subscribed to the within instrument and acknowledged to me that she executed the same in her authorized capacity, and that by her signature on the instrument, the person or entity upon behalf of the person acted executed the instrument." You will then sign your name and clearly affix your notary seal in the same space allotted. California acknowledgements